Hey guys, welcome back to Heroic Portrait, where we show the creative process behind our Overwatch themed photo shoots. I'm Cathy.
And I'm Julian. And today, we're doing the Australian menace, Junkrat.
Good day, mate, but also good day.
Hey, Cathy.
Hi, Julian.
You excited for Junkrat?
I am excited for Junkrat.
You seem pretty excited.
Super excited.
Stoked. So what exactly are we focused on with Junkrat, like in terms of his personality?
So, what I was thinking was mad scientist style in his workshop, tinkering on stuff.
Right, because one of the characteristics that like everyone recognizes about Junkrat is the fact that he's a bit of a psycho.
Yep, just a smidge.
He's a little, like a sadistic, explosive. Is there a fetish for explosives?
I'm sure it exists.
Explosiphiliac?
Let's go with that.
Yeah. So Junkrat's an explosiphiliac. I know that when we had originally come up with this project for a portrait, Junkrat was one of the first characters that we had thought to reinterpret, using like sticks of dynamite and more kind of like old school explosive.
No, that works. It could just be he's like taping together and putting a clock on a bunch of sticks of dynamite.
MacGyvering
exactly.
some dynamite. I think we should have like a good sense of humor in these photos.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's
who he is, kind of, as a character.
Speaking of sense of humor, or lack thereof, why don't we introduce today's model who will be playing Junkrat? Oh, wait a minute. Is that him over there?
Is that Benjamin Warner? So excited.
So Benjamin Warner,
so Ben,
do you know him? I've never had him.
We are acquaintances, I would say. Oh, we also wanted, maybe the close-up to be like, he's looking like crazy and he has like the...
Yeah, I wanted
the
that
explosion.
Like, yeah, maybe if we had the whole welder's mask, or if we had the goggles, that way when he's lifted it up, it's got like the...
He has like the soot all around his, except for where his goggles were.
And he'll be like holding either in the foreground or in the reflection in his eyes or something like that.
Yeah, and there's like top-down lighting or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's more your expertise.
Hey, but you're welcome to share your ideas on lighting. And I'll always listen to it with an open mind.
Yes, except I don't know what I'm talking about.
I would love to have lighting coming from, not necessarily that we're gonna get like a full like welding set.
No.
Because I don't know if Ben is comfortable using a welding set. But, to get those kind of sparks or whatever would be pretty sweet. I don't know where the hell we would get a bear trap.
We could make one.
It'd be funny if we have like him walking
and he's
about to step into the bear trap.
Maybe it could be like how he lost his leg.
I think also iconic is his rip tire. So we need to have that at least somewhere in the frame as a tire.
Instead of just having the tire in the background, like he could be. Like we could use it as a prop in the scene. Do we want to get a wig or no?
I think we need to, yeah.
Because then we have to style it and everything.
Dope.
Oh, I already have the wig.
Problem solved.
Wig has already been purchased.
Nice. We're really wigging out now.
Boo. Bad joke.
Well, Cathy put together some patches for Junkrat's pants. I ran some tests photographing sparklers. To check out that bonus content, click the link below.
Hi, I'm Benjamin Warner. I am a producer, an actor, and a singer, songwriter, part-time Uber driver, and I'm starving. There, those are all the things that I am. See? Junkrat. I studied filmmaking here in Montreal for 6 years, but I would say that I've learned a lot more about producing from, my actual on-hand experience.
Trying to figure out if I want to put a color gel on the flash to change the color of the light coming from outside. So if I put a blue gel on the flash and then a white balance for that, it'll make all other light become more yellow, which would kind of make this really cool effect coming in, like bright yellow light, apocalyptic light from outside. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I brought them.
Julian and I incorporated Beanduck in 2012, so at this point 6 years ago, 5.5 years ago. And in the beginning we did a lot of like corporate work, and then produced the first season of our show, LARPs. Subsequent season, other short films as well. And in the producing that I've done for those projects, I've learned exponentially more than I ever learned in film school because, I guess because of everything that went wrong. I think you learn a lot more when things go wrong than when things go right. So what's this photo shoot for anyways? What? Julian told me I'm playing the Brad Pitt character. The role of a producer on a more traditionally made project is kind of like the CEO of a company. He or she oversees the making of everything, but doesn't actually do any one specific physical task. But the producer is the one hiring all the staff, creating the budget and the schedule alongside other people working underneath them, really overseeing everything administratively and logistically so that all the key creative people involved with the project, the writer, the director, all the actors and technicians, can do the things that they need to do in order for the project to get made. Stop! It tickles. I definitely consider myself a geek for many different reasons, but I know my largest geek obsession is certainly Batman. You know, Batman lives by such a specific set of principles. I mean, you know, these days people say like Batman has his one rule, he doesn't kill. That hasn't always been true in Batman canon. In fact, in the very first iteration of Batman, he literally kills somebody with a gun. But he lives by a very specific set of principles. He always does the right thing, in my opinion. He always does what's right, even if it's difficult for him to do that. Even if it maybe sometimes paints him in a bad light. He's all about actual justice, not revenge, not anything like that. It's just he does the right thing, and I think that's what attracts me to him. Also, he's rich, and that's cool.
Whoa. Eat your vegetable, kids.
All right. I think anyone who knows me and has seen me play video games, Julian especially, would know that if I played Overwatch online, it would be bad news. Not for me. Like, it's just that, like, I think if I played one round of Overwatch online with other people from, you know, around the world, whatever, like, there's a good chance that one or multiple people in the session would stop playing Overwatch forever. Like, I would turn people away from Overwatch. Like, and I don't want to do that. They would be like, who the fuck is this guy? Stop! And they'd stop playing. Because I would be too annoying to play with.
You can be a little bit more also like, you can play a little bit.
Barbara Streisand.
And then give me one big...
My wildest fantasy, and I hope that it's not such a wild fantasy, is that, like, Julian and I really live off of Beanduck. I don't need like a huge mansion or like the fanciest car or whatever, but if I had that, like we had like a small office and we had enough to sustain our lives comfortably, we had comfortable homes for ourselves and our partners and our families, whatever, and just to get to, you know, because of all of that, to get to consistently do creative work that's fun and fulfilling, that we are both passionate about, and that makes people happy. The way that I know that we made people happy with LARPs, and the way that I know that we've made people happy with our short films and with this project, and that would be my ultimate fantasy. Also do that. I need to cut around this episode. All my idiocy.
What?
With all my idiocy.
There's gonna be a lot of cut, is it?
Every time I turn to the camera, like,
But
and it cuts.
nice disclaimer. Lots of rambling.
Beep 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 beep. Do 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 do. Oh da da. Hibi hibi hibi. Da 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 da.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out the links below for our schedule and social media.